You may have heard that the COVID-19 pandemic has had a massive impact on the nation's food supply. Here's why. Just 8% of the farms in the United States provide food locally. That means the rest of the food that we're consuming in this country is coming from a farm that's a long ways away. Food in this country typically has one of two destinations, a grocery store or a restaurant. The entire system at this point is set up to serve one of those two things, not both. Beef sales, for example, in the month of March were up 92% in grocery stores, but at restaurants, there was zero demand. Now, cattle ranchers are projected to lose $13 billion, and this is why. When you think about that food on the grocery store shelf, it often starts on a farm. It then goes to a plant, a factory, where it can be processed and packaged. And finally, it might stop at a distribution center, a warehouse somewhere along the way, and make its way eventually to the grocery store shelf. Well, because of the demand and the fact that so many people wanted groceries in much larger numbers than ever before during the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of grocery store chains cut out that middle step. The food, instead of going from the processing plant to a distribution center, went straight from the processing plant to the grocery store. But what happened along the way is that people inside of processing plants, because of their close proximity to each other, started getting sick. And as a result, these plants either shut down temporarily for cleaning, or as they reopened, had to deal with social distancing, which meant that employees had to stand farther apart and produce less product than they were producing before the crisis hit. Couple that with the increased demand at the grocery store, and you see a situation where in many cases food prices are going up because you're not seeing the same levels of supply and demand is through the roof.